Gio. Okay, Gio. If you're still here, just give me a one and let me know if you can hear me okay. Do I need to go turn my Bluetooth off? Gio, are you still there? Hang on, let me see if I can turn that. Now you should be able to hear me better now. Let's see. Okay, is that better? Can you hear me now, Gio? Well, I'm not sure if you guys can hear me or not. I know that I haven't done a live in a while, and I'm sure you guys are feeling the same things that I'm feeling. That's something, we're on the cusp of something, and I know I've been saying that for a while. We're on the cusp of something. A lot of people said that something big was supposed to happen today, and so far, so good. Things are holding tight. Um, Something about the prophecy and something, I guess, the anniversary date of the what do you call it? The sign of Virgo. Yeah. A lot of people are prepping. A lot of people are saying you crazy for prepping. A lot of us feel like something is off. We're at the cusp of something, not quite sure what. Yet others are going on like business as usual. Everything's normal. Live your life. And as you guys know, I've been on my spiritual journey for a while now, and I've gone through lots of different what I call rabbit holes. Somebody else said, I watched a video not too long ago. They gave a different um, what do you call it, wording for going down the rabbit hole other than the rabbit hole. Conspiracy analyst. I like that. I'm a conspiracy analyst looking for answers. Yeah, looking for answers. And as I was saying, I've been on this journey for truth for over 6 years now, and I've mentioned this several times before. Um, each conspiracy portal I come out of, it leads me back to those ancient Anunnaki stories, and even further now, those the ancient religion of Kemet. That we are hybrid beings, genetically modified by these extraterrestrial beings. And every bit of research that I've done leads me back to those stories. And I've come to a conclusion about those stories is either there's a lot of truth to it, or someone has gone, let's see, someone or something has went through a lot of trouble to paint that narrative. Do I know if I'm a hybrid being? I don't know. But again, I know it's not what the Bible says it's supposed to be. There's too much other evidence prompting me that there's something more to it than that. But regardless of whether we're hybrid beings, genetically modified by the Anunnaki, or we are light beings that are here, not sure how we got here, and these Anunnaki beings are trying to make us think that they are our co-creators, whatever. What are we supposed to be doing right now? What exactly are we supposed to be doing right now? And the only thing that I could come up with that really makes any sense at all is doing everything that I can to stay in that heart space. Because I truly believe that we are all light beings. Well, let me take that back. I think there are a lot of us that are light beings, whether that be angelic humans or some type of hybrid. And I think that there are many different hybrids on this planet. What resonates the strongest with me is that we love one another. We look out for each other. I truly believe things are going to get a little bumpy, maybe a lot bumpy. But this is the time for us to remain calm. Don't get sucked up into whatever narrative they're going to throw at us. Again, what they're trying to do is keep us in that lower vibration. And they do that by keeping us in fear, uncertainty, just to keep us in that lower vibration, because they're feeding on us. They feed on our energy. And again, I've mentioned this before, that they feed on when they can get us in that lower, in that lower chakra area. And you could see it all over with what's being pushed. Transhumanism, where we're sexless, emotionless, feelingless drones. Just hook up to the metaverse. And I think that's what they're trying to do. The light has already won. The light has already won. But these beings, whether it be the Anunnaki, and I say Anunnaki, again, Anunnaki means the beings that came from above. It's not just one Anunnaki or one, a species of Anunnaki. There's many different species of beings that are out there. So whomever or whatever beings that created this matrix, this dimension, genetically modified us, um, they've lost. They've lost. But they are in their death throes right now, and they're throwing everything, everything they can. Throw it, do what you can. Hail Mary. Ooh, Mary. Yeah. But regardless of all of that, again, what should we be doing right now? And what resonates the strongest with me right now, guys, is that we don't get sucked up in the fear. Remember who and what we are. We are the stabilizers. And whatever you're doing, if you have like a YouTube channel that has like millions of followers, you're doing what you're supposed to do, I guess. Or you could be helping people, the homeless people, or you know what I'm saying, being of service to your fellow humans. And again, manifesting the world that we want. Not the world that they're trying to roll out for us, the world that we want. We have to remember, remember, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. We are sovereign, free spirit beings. We already have everlasting life. The most important thing for us to do, again, is to love each other. Connect, connect with each other wherever we are. And we're all over the world. We have to hold that light. Hold that high frequency. Don't allow it to go down. Stay in that high love vibration. It's time for us to stand in our own power. Absolutely. Anyway, I'm not going to stay on long. I just wanted to pop in. I haven't done a live in a while. And just wanted to, folks have been messaging me, are you okay, Miss Monica? You die out there in the woods? No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Um, just been doing a lot of meditating, a lot of grounding. The energy has been crazy as far as the CMEs coming from the sun. And even though the sun burns my skin, or it feels like it's burning my skin, I still get out there. I still get out there because I feel like I need to. It's like energy to me. So I've been doing a lot of grounding, a lot of sun gazing, working in my garden as always. Um, Lots and lots and lots of quiet time, deep meditation, deep thought. Getting centered, getting centered, or staying centered. Yeah. So as the days approach, remember, remember. No fear. Stand your ground. One more time. We're sovereign, free spirit beings. No fear. I love you guys. Oh, hang on. I got Somebody trying to get on here. Hold on. See love. Add to
Yeah.
stream.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can, Miss C Love. How are you,
Hey.
darling? Thank you for coming on.
Oh, I am just I'm so honored to talk to you right now. You have been very um, helpful for me, and I just wanted to say thank you for your,
Oh, Miss C Love, that makes me feel so good. Thank you. Thank
yeah,
you.
just your heart and the compassion that you have. You remind me so much of myself. I'm an ex-JW, and
Oh, okay.
of course, we have those hearts, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so I have been looking for a while for someone that resonated with me, my age, because I was born in 59. And
Oh, I got you by a couple of years. I'm
I know,
57.
and I can turn on my camera if you want to see my face.
That's up to you, darling. That's up to you. Whatever you feel comfortable with. I'm just so excited that you decided to join. It just makes my heart glad. Mwah.
I'm sitting here just sitting here at home. Just came from out of doing some shopping, and like you,
Uh-huh.
we can, the energy is really really heavy.
Yes.
I live with my family, so they all have their opinions. Well, thank goodness they know it's something going on, so they recognize that. So my questions have been, asking, the universe, how do I still keep myself, keep up with taking care of me while trying. I can't say but so much to them. They have to want it themselves. I get that. So it's like,
Absolutely.
what do you do? What have you been doing, like, with your family when it comes to maybe talking to them?
Well, I've had to learn to shut up.
Exactly.
I've had to learn to shut up because when you first awaken, you're like, I gotta tell everybody, wake up, look, this is what's happening, this is what's happening. I said,
Right,
Mama,
right,
Mama, you're crazy.
right, right.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm grateful for the fact that I stay with my daughter and son-in-law right now, and they have a little girl, and I was there when she was born in 2016. So she's been like so much joy for me, at this time. And then I have a grandson. They have a son who's 19. But having said that, they've always been very aware of what's going on out here. Like, even like when Trump was in office, through the pandemic, they were aware of that something wasn't right. So we do
Hmm.
a lot of researching, and we see a lot of stuff online. But again, I know that we need to also go within to, as well, which is what I've really been working to do, for myself, is to just always go within and get the answers,
Yeah,
that way.
everything that we need is right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Everything. And it's so hard because and especially being at next JW too, we've always been instructed, don't rely on your own understanding. You need to go to the elders and they're going to tell you got to study your kingdom ministry and all of that
Exactly,
stuff.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, um, I've been following you for a while, and I try to get a hold of you a couple of times, just because, like I said, when you're going through this journey, it's like, if I just wanted somebody that I could relate to, because like you said, everybody else, I don't care about what other people think at this point, because I know,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying. But
Right.
at the same time, it's like I have so many questions, and I don't want to just go to anybody asking questions,
Well, that's kind of what the channel is for too, because I don't have all the answers. I do a lot of research and I'm digging. I'm nosy. I'm
Yeah,
just
me too.
nosy.
Me too. Me too.
I want
Me
to
too.
know the truth. I don't like I've said before. I don't care if it turns out that we some Anunnaki test tube babies or we were actually grown in the garden. God blew into our
Well, you know
nose.
what?
Whatever the truth is, just give me the truth.
And that's it. The truth. That's it. And you know, like I follow
That's
Billy
it.
Carson, and I appreciate the work he's been doing as well. And so, but then so
Yes.
you know, and then there's another guy named B. Dell. I don't know if you follow him yet. B. Dell.
Wait, who is that?
A letter is B, capital B, capital Dell. B. Dell 1014. That young man, oh my good, he does a lot of extensive research. So he's
Mm-hmm.
like he's on the same line as Billy, but he breaks down a lot of just more detailed, and he speaks with no ego. It's like just straight knowledge.
And
I'm
see,
just giving it
I
to you like it
I love
is.
that too. Just give it to me without all your snootiness. When you get a
Yeah.
chance, pop his name in the chat so we can
Okay.
all look him up. If anybody else wants to check it out too. Let's
Okay,
see.
sure.
I
Let
see
me do
someone
that.
else's. Hold on. I'm trying to see what this.
Okay,
Okay,
hold on here.
That was Miss C Love. Okay, I was trying to see. There was some messages there, and I was trying to figure out how to look at them. But that was you,
Okay.
Miss C Love.
Okay. B Dell. Yeah, you know,
Oh, there
this
it is.
is
Dale 1014. All right, thank you.
and that's on YouTube.
Okay, well,
But
I'll definitely check it out for
I,
sure.
you know, it was meant for me to connect with you today because like I said, I have been trying to get a hold of you, but I'm gonna tell you how I found because you had been away for a while. And I happened to be looking through some comments on somebody else's page, and you were on there making a comment. I said, "Oh, she is available. She is here." You know,
Uh
so
huh.
I'm like, okay, let me just go ahead and log back into your page. And so I found you again. I'm so happy. Thank
Oh,
you.
I'm happy too. Just message me so we can actually connect.
Yes.
Let's see. Let me put my. Let's see how do I got to see how to do this. Hold on.
Okay. Because
Hang
I
on a second.
actually I reached out to you on your Hotmail. I think it was there was a Hotmail email
A
address at one
Hotmail.
point.
I
Which you know, give me the
hadn't
one
had
where I could
Hotmail in
definitely
like 6 years.
give me the one where I can connect with you right now because
Okay, hang on a second. Let's see more. I have to figure out how to post a comment. There we go. So if
yeah.
anybody else in the chat wants to reach me too, you can reach me. I'm getting better with checking my emails, guys.
Okay.
Got to catch me in between feeding my critters. Let's see.
Yeah, I would love to hear all about your critters and everything you got going on over there.
Oh, it's fun. It is fun. I'm trying to
Yeah.
find the at sign. Where's the at sign? There it is.
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
Gmail. Hold on. Where's the dot? Com.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
Sweetwater Garden Creations at gmail.com. Got to make sure it's right. Done and post it and see if it goes. Let's see. Come on, come on, come on. Did it go there? Yes.
It's supposed to
Sweetwater
come here
Garden
to
Creations
into the
at
chat.
gmail.com. There I go.
What is it in the chat?
I just put it in the chat.
I don't
Do you
see it
not
in the
see it?
chat. I must have turned
Okay.
because I had two. Just tell me what it is, and I'll type it out.
Okay. It's SW
Mm-hmm.
Garden
Mm-hmm.
Creations at gmail.com. All one words. SW Garden Creations at gmail.com.
Is it S as in Sam?
S as in Sam, W as in Wally, Garden
Garden mm-hmm.
Creations
Creations at gmail.com.
at gmail.com. That is me.
Awesome,
That
awesome,
is
awesome,
me. That
awesome.
is
And
me.
I am going to be Cynthia Love Collins at gmail.com. I'm going to send you an email now. And
Okay.
if there's anyone else there that wants to contact me, feel free to do it. If you're out there listening and you want to contact
Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
me as well. I just feel like right now at this time we need a tribe. We definitely need, some sort, someone that we can trust and we feel really comfortable, with as well at this
Yes.
time.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
sometimes, not all, most of the time, let's put it that way. When you start talking about the stuff that I talk about,
Yeah.
they start looking at their watches real quick. I gotta go. Something's not
Well,
quite
I'm
right
I'm
with
here for
you.
I'm here for it, sis. I'm here for it. And like I said, you and I both have stories. I just know because like I said, I've got so many questions, and I'm not going to get on here acting like I know everything, but just based on stuff that I've researched and learned, it just makes so much sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
but it's always good to get other people's thoughts on stuff. To me, I don't know,
Absolutely,
maybe,
absolutely. I'm
yeah.
finding a lot of people, they're still, and I shouldn't say still, they're, I guess I have to say still, so in that mindset of these God in the Bible. And it's so clear to me now that is more than one. So
Oh boy,
clear
boy,
to
I've
me
been
that it's
doing
more
that
than one.
research, and I heard you when you came on, but I couldn't get in there for some reason. But I have been doing my research on the Anunnaki as well as, and B Dell breaks all of that down. I love it, and it's quick and to the point. But I had also got my information from Billy Carson, and so I would love to chop it up with you about that. I would love to talk about the Pleiadians or whoever it is. Those people,
Uh-huh. The
as
Arturians,
well
the
those ETs as
Tritonians,
well.
the Nagas. There's a
Yeah, all
bunch
of
of them
that,
out there.
all of that. It's a bunch, and then so there's malevolent ones and there are benevolent ones. So
Absolutely.
yeah, we want.
I tell all the benevolent ones, come on, baby, come on.
Yes,
But
yes,
if you got, if
we're
any
here for you guys.
malevolent
Yes.
ones come, I'm saying, look, nope, nope, you cannot
Nope.
come here. And if you
Nope.
come here, look, I know that I'm a sovereign free spirit being and I got these powers, but I don't
and
know how to use them. So I'm gonna
no
start
fear, no
shooting some
fear.
stuff at you. You better leave me alone.
Yep, no fear. So
Absolutely.
yeah, so yeah, I would love to just connect with you, chop it up, and let's maybe through us, not maybe, I'm going to speak that by us connecting and other, there's plenty of us out here that's learning and that needs the knowledge.
Hmm. Yeah,
I mean, the fact that you're
I'd love to connect with you privately, but I'd
yeah,
also like to invite you to come back on and let's
okay,
have like a forum. Let's discuss it. And that's what I've been trying
yes,
to get people to do,
yes,
that's
yes,
in the chat to let's get on the panel and let's talk about it. Let's throw these
yes.
ideas around.
Yes,
Yeah, I
absolutely,
like that.
absolutely. That's what I want. I want to do that, and maybe I don't know if you'd be interested in inviting some experts. Well, when I say experts, people that have done extensive research on and that could talk to us as
Absolutely.
well.
And
Yeah,
I've tried to get folks on my channel that I listen to that I find very informative, but I don't think they want to come on my channel because of some of the stuff I do. I go dance in the woods and meditate and make jelly, and they don't take me seriously,
it
I
ain't
guess.
nothing wrong with that. It ain't nothing wrong with that. But I
Yeah,
know that there's so many of us out there, because I've been going to like, and no offense, I love all my peoples, but I've been going to white people. I've been following white people more so. There are some black folks I've been following, but they're younger and their whole vibe is, they're younger, and so they're more aggressive and assertive, and they're all
they're those
about, their
rainbow and
blackness.
indigo children coming through.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
they're all about their
and the
blackness
babies that are
and
coming through now, these babies that are coming through now, I think they're a different kind of human
Absolutely.
that's
Absolutely.
coming through because of the
Absolutely.
frequency. And I feel the shift change. Something is happening. I
Yeah.
feel
Yes.
either a dimensional change, a shift change, and maybe ascension is not what we think it is. We're just going to go poof into the fifth dimension. Maybe it's not like that. Maybe it's a gradual movement into a 5D world right here.
I
Is that
yes.
a possibility?
Yes, the what I got was is that we like what I heard you even say it that we need to shift. It's our we need to shift our thoughts into 5D.
Yes,
Like we really need to be thinking about living in 5D right now. And
absolutely.
so that's
Living
what I've
like
been
we live
practicing.
there already.
Exactly, exactly. So it's us shifting, our thoughts and vibrations into that 5D frequency. And then like back when we talked about living forever on earth, no more death, no more
Yes,
pain, no more, all of that. Let's think it now. We're
we
we're
can
we're in
do
that
it.
we're frequent do it now. Yeah. And
Absolutely.
hey, just create that vibe because because that was one of the things for me in the I don't know what to even call it, in the religion. I'll just say in the religion. I was that was one of the things that grabbed me. Living forever in paradise on earth,
Yes.
you know?
Yeah.
So here we are now and we have that we are. We have the possibility to really do that.
We have everything that we need. Again, and I know I talk bad about the Bible, but I don't completely throw it completely away. I think that there's some slivers of truth
It
and there's
is.
some
I
words of
agree.
wisdom in the scriptures, but there's also some things in there that have been intentionally put to keep us away from remembering or figuring out who we are and what we are.
When you go watch B Dal, you're gonna what you're saying, he's gonna break it down for you in plain, simple language. He's going to
I love
break
that.
that down, and that's exactly what they're doing. He's gonna get all into the different groups of ETs and what their roles are. Like he talked about Dragonian, the lizard ones, and
Draconians.
yeah, he breaks it all down.
They're 8 to 15 feet tall,
Mm-hmm.
the
Mm-hmm.
Draconians, and they're
And
mean
what's
and they're
going
hateful.
on? Yes, yes, ma'am. And what's going on in the government?
Yes.
With all of that.
And
So it's not just
does he
government. It's
have a take on does he have a take on the queen?
yes,
Because
ma'am.
something's up with that
Yes,
too.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. The
Okay.
politics. He talks about politics. He has all the he someone that he said an elder that he knew forward him all this information. And because he said he didn't buy one book or anything, he just got the information. And he talks about all the different how everything connects from the Vatican all around, all over, just how it all connects.
Yeah. There's something to that. And see, and right now I'm a little trying to figure out what's going on with this whole serpent thing. What's up with the serpent? They're demonizing the serpent. But then we see at the Vatican, their stage has a serpent. Have you seen that?
Well, he showed something, and I mean, I've been, yeah, I probably saw it, and yeah, I can say yes, I probably did see it.
Yeah, but there's something to that. But then, when I've done research, the being that's in the Bible, the serpent who tricks Eve into eating the apple or the fruit or whatever, when you trace it back, that being is a Naga, is a reptilian humanoid being that was standing walking in the garden, and it's you trace it back to Lord Inky.
Yeah. So Inky and Anil and they the way that Billy broke it down is they had to get together and create this whole story because they wanted to come here to Earth. You know, they was at war and all. Remember, they were at war with the they were at war. I'm not going to say exactly who they were at, but I know it was a war thing. And then so they wanted to take over here, and so they decided to hook up with. I got the notes, but yeah, it was between them, and then their father knew, and then thought whatever his
Thought.
THO
Uh-huh.
was involved with
Thought.
it. Now he apparently was more of a benevolent ET who was pretty much, cool.
Mm-hmm.
But then, because he didn't want to be known, he didn't want to be called a god. Apparently, he didn't want to be called God.
That was
And,
Inky.
well, apparently, Inky and Anil they wanted to be known as gods,
Okay,
as God.
yes.
Yeah. And now Anu was their father. Now I need to pull out my notes, but let's do this. I can pull out my notes, and maybe me and you can compare like stuff that we've researched. I do a
Okay.
lot of research.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll connect and we'll um, set up a time for us to and a topic for us to discuss.
Okay.
I'd like that. I'd like that very much. But we could definitely get so deep into this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's starting to rain really hard here. And the weather. Y'all hear about the hurricane that's supposed to be hitting Florida? We're getting rain out here now. And I'm in
You're in
Missouri.
you're in Missouri.
I'm in Missouri, yeah.
Yeah, there are so many things going on with the weather, and that's a whole nother topic, of course. But what I was going to say is absolutely, I love the idea of what do we need to be doing now for ourselves? What do we need to be
Yes,
doing? Yeah, so that's
absolutely.
very important. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
And yeah, again, for me, I've shared some of the things that that I've been doing, to take care of myself or to stay grounded. Tell me what you're doing. Tell me what you're doing.
well, for me, I love meditation. I love to. I found this really 432 hertz and then some higher ones. So I listen to that a lot to really
Mm-hmm.
center myself and just, but now I'm not big on any big rituals or anything. Like I know some folks that, because I didn't come from that
Me
background.
neither. That was the demons, girl. That was
Right,
demonized. We
right,
couldn't
right,
watch
right,
that
right,
stuff. We couldn't
right.
watch the Smurfs. We couldn't watch
Couldn't do none
Disney.
of that. Right, 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 right. So I think I do want to because I met, well, not met, but I came across a lady. She's a professor. I forget what university she was at, but she's pretty high up into this, and she does some great work with taking care of yourself. And so eventually I can share that with you. But she does it with so much light and joy, and it's just
Uh-huh.
she makes us laugh, you know what I mean, and that's good. I love that. So she talks about how to separate your ego from your intuition and how to recognize it and how to give your spirit a name. It says give your, and so she made them go around the audience and people started giving their spirit a name, and or and their
Ah,
and their ego a name. And then but she's so that kind of stuff is really been helpful. I particularly specifically looked for that information, and I'm just grateful to find her because she's been very helpful for me. But yeah, the one thing that we really want to be is just to walk in just no fear, and just really getting sound, with our resolve and our what we know,
yes. And
what we know.
again, that and it comes right back to go within. Everything that Yeshua told us, he says, everything that you seek is within. Keep your eyes single. He says, the kingdom of God is within. He said, don't look for no Messiah to come nowhere. Everything you need is right here. And
Yes,
he says, do you not know that you are God's? Do you not
yes,
know that you are God's? The
Yes.
Paul Wallace is another one. Check him out. His name is Paul Wallace, or his other channel is called The Fifth Kind.
Paul Wallace.
Amazing.
Hold on.
Paul Wallace.
Okay.
He used to be a I guess a priest, a preacher, or whatever for like 30 plus years. He's a Bible scholar, and he
Okay.
had his own congregation. He would teach and all of that, and he got stuck because he started his research by researching the word Elohim. He wanted to make sure he fully understood that, and he didn't. And once he discovered that Elohim meant more than one masculine and feminine gods, he was like, oh, wait a minute. Let us create man in our image, but there's masculine and feminine. So that tells you right away, because we were told as Jehovah's Witnesses that, because I asked that question, it says, let us make, who is
Yeah.
us? And
Yeah.
I was told that it was Jehovah and Jesus and the Holy Spirit. But the Holy Spirit is not a being or entity. It is just Jehovah's active force. Is that what you got too? When you were in the
You mean when we were
JW?
going to the hall?
Oh,
You
you
mean when
froze
we were
on
going
me.
to the Kingdom Hall?
Yeah, when we were going to, yes, when we were going to the Kingdom Hall.
Yeah.
How did they
Yeah.
explain that? How did you get, what was your understanding of let us create man in our image? Because I wanted to know who is
That
us.
so there was Jehovah God and his son Jesus, and then the Holy Spirit was just like God's helper. Help. Yeah, it was helper.
His helper.
Yeah.
But was it did you get the understanding that it was a being like Jesus was? Or
No.
was it just, it was like his
Spirit.
his spirit? He
Yeah.
could do stuff with the Holy
Yeah.
Spirit.
Yeah.
That's what I understood it to be too.
Yeah.
But when you look at the word, when you really break the words down of what Elohim actually means, some descriptions will say council of the gods. It actually says that, which makes me think of the Galactic Federation.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
you know.
Mhm.
Um,
Well, it's also interesting when what for me when I realized that this was all a big, like we're really living in a simulation, and we're really like actors in a play or a script or whatever. That's what we are.
mhm.
So
And that's one way to think about it. Yeah. My mind is just open to all different types of ideas. I'm so open minded. I don't know if that's a bad thing or not.
no, I
Again, I
agree.
seek
I
I
think I
seek the
think that
truth.
all we're here to do is just ask the questions and do the
Right.
research. So for me it resonated that it was, that we're in some kind of on some plane, with a over with a dome, you know what I mean, and
Hmm.
we're just it's not real, it's a story that's created,
Almost like we're an experiment in an aquarium and they're watching
yes,
us.
yes ma'am, that's exactly what was said. That's
And look
exactly
what
what.
that one's doing. Look what it's doing.
Yeah, exactly,
What
exactly.
they gonna do? Okay, let's make a flood come and let's see what they do.
Yes,
I don't
yes,
know, but that's kind of twisted. Is that God that's doing
yeah.
that? If that's God, that's messed up.
Oh no, but that's my question. It's like I kind of feel like the ETs. Now I follow another person who is very strong, very well connected spiritually in the spiritual world, and she in the spirit world, she has a direct connection with some ETs. But she does that like she's very like they've contacted her.
Really?
Yeah, so we can talk about that too. But
Hmm. Now
yeah.
I've had. I know I did a couple of videos on sharing my experience. I call him my Anunnaki dude. that appeared here in my cabin.
Yeah.
That actually occurred, and sometimes I even question myself. I said, did you really did you really see that? And I know I did, but I
Yeah.
can't believe that I saw that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. She actually, well, she said it was a new reached out to her.
I
So
knew.
a new, yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. And so, but it was good news that he shared with her. It was some good part. It was some good news. Well, so,
Did
um,
she just get it just in her head, just like telepathy, that he reached her, or did he reach out on YouTube? Because some man named, some person or entity or whatever who called himself Anu reached out to me and told me he was Anu and I was one of the 144, and was talking to me for a long time until he saw a picture of me that I that I took with my daughter like 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago in Portland. My daughter surprised me by taking me to a drag show in Portland. So so I took a birthday picture with the head person that was there, and he saw that. And when he saw that, he says, "You're no longer my 144." He says, because you was taking a picture with a drag queen.
okay, okay. Well, she no, she has a direct. She had a direct contact, and
Okay.
um, she does a lot of work, like I said, with the younger folks and
Mm-hmm.
everything. It was a bit much for me. So I just want, I just want to be a light worker. I just want to spread love, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And that's my role. And but anyway, yeah, so I mean, I can give you her channel as well if you'd like to just go on and read some of
I
the.
would. I would
She's on
like to check her
Telegram.
out as well, for sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But she's wonderful. She's really been helping them to, and well, helping us because I happen to be on her like Telegram, but into things we can do to take care of ourselves. Yes.
Yes.
She has been helping us through this period of where um all of these upgrades we've been getting. You've been feeling, how's your body been feeling and all of that? Have you been going through any?
Horrible.
Yes, yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. So
So
have you had ascension symptoms? I call them ascension symptoms.
that's the
That's what I
word. Yeah,
call it.
that's it. Ascension symptoms.
Hmm.
Yes. Yeah,
Now
I have.
this week, what's today? Today Friday. This whole week I've had a headache every
Me,
single day.
me
I don't
too.
get headaches.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't get
Yes,
headaches,
ma'am.
but I've had headaches every day this week.
Yeah, yeah. That's all a part of it's a part. I've heard these kids, they were had all kinds of symptoms as well. So I felt better because I'm like, when I call them kids, I'm sure there's some older folks on her Telegram. She's got like thousands of people following her. But I know
Awesome.
for me, which is why like I said, I needed someone older I could relate, I could talk to, you know. And so yeah.
Because you're right. You're right. Because most people our age are just It is Jesus is the Lord, or
Right.
going to the Kingdom Hall, or or they're
Right.
into Yah is my God, and Yah is wonderful, and I'm like, are you talking about the same Yah that's in the Bible that told you to go kill all them people, and
That's why
that's
that's
the
why
Yah?
that's why I love Billy Carson. I just love some of the stuff he comes up
Yes.
with because he goes,
I, I,
so
girl, let me tell you what I
that
did.
Jesus in the Bible,
I sent
or
that
he said,
video.
won't he? Huh?
Is the God of the Bible? I sent this to my sister who's still in the
Yes.
truth. I sent her. Is Jehovah really Satan?
I know that. Oh man.
And that is
I
so
know.
weird because we were always taught, stay away from Satan is here and Satan is there. It's demonized, demons everywhere at the garage
That's
sale,
that
everywhere.
all that fear. All that fear.
But you go to the Kingdom Hall and guess who you're worshiping? Satan.
They don't even know. They don't even know. Like, and that's
Yeah.
the part right there. Do you follow the couple, the married couple that has that big channel, the ex-Jehovah's Witnesses?
Kim and Mikey?
The black
Kim and
couple. I
Mikey?
know Kim and Mikey though, yeah.
Kim and Mikey?
The
That's my babies. I love them. That's my brother and
yeah.
sister.
CJ and his wife.
CC and XJW critical thinker or something like
Yes,
that.
yeah. So I was thinking, I'm like,
Okay, yes, yes, yes.
there anybody, I know there's some conscious now awakened Jehovah's Witness. Is anybody out there really like starting a conversation about like what's going on now in the world? Like as far as where consciousness fits in now. Because we all are, you know, I just have questions, and I think that like we can talk about it later. But I got so many questions. I got so many
Okay.
questions.
We're gonna have fun. And we got a
Yeah.
couple of other XJWs in the room here right now. Let me say hi to everybody. Don't you go nowhere. You stay. You
Hey,
stay.
hey, everybody.
Let's see. Gio, is here. See, that's you, Miss C Love. Nicole Goddess. Hi, darling. Good to see you. Hi, LS. Sacagawea. Awesome. Quiet Storm. You have a lot of questions too. Oh, he likes it. Let's see. Ella says perhaps it's a universal internal shift, universal consciousness from within everything,
Yes,
everyone, and everything. Everything is connected. I love that. I love
yes,
that. Thank you,
yes,
LS.
yes.
Yeah, LS is an XJW as well, and Pharaoh Gal is also an XJW. She says, "When we were JWs,
Hey.
we when we were JWs, we lived and breathed the new Earth into existence for our future without knowing the law of attraction."
How about that? How
Yes,
about that?
ma'am.
Like we were
I
really on this.
believe that we were in that religion for a reason.
Yeah,
Yes, I
yeah.
think so too. I think so
Mhm.
too. I think so too.
Absolutely.
And she says, she said, hold on. Oh. She said she started waking up about 12 years ago, but I still get shaky, scared. It only lasts briefly, but so uncomfortable. Absolutely. Do you
Yeah.
still? I don't anymore. I don't anymore. But for a long time after I left, the truth, I used to kind of in the back of my head, what if I'm wrong? What if I
That's
missed
it.
something?
That's that old ego creeping in. That's
Absolutely.
the
But now I'm just rock solid.
You know
I
what? I
still don't
learned
have the
to do
complete answers, but I just know that's doo doo now.
juju.
That's doo
Yep.
doo now. I know that.
Yes.
Oh, let's see. Quiet Storm. He feels like that. I guess he or she says, I feel like that. Probably something he or she resonated with. Let's see. Teresa Howard. Hi, darling. The battle for our spirit, the God part, is being tested. Yes, absolutely. And you know what? I'm glad you said that, Teresa, because was it Biden when he gave that speech that with the red lights and the military in the background? Didn't he say it was a battle for America's souls? Did he say that?
Hmm.
There's a lot of stuff happening right in front of our faces. Jacob Israel, I don't know if you listen to him or not, but he picks up like the Oscars. Excuse me, when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock,
Mm-hmm.
he 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 somehow puts the spin on it of the symbolism according to the scriptures,
Mm-hmm.
according to the Bible. Anyway, I like to listen to him because he's kind of like spot on about a lot of things. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Um
Oh, there's my grandson, Johnny G. Hey, poo poo, I love you. Yes, I'm going through that now. Okay. probably talking about Ascension System. Quiet Storm. I have two sisters that are JWs that I can never tell a thing. Absolutely. So they are Jehovah's Witnesses. Yeah, you can't talk about stuff like that to them. They report you to the elders real quick. Real quick. Oh, I studied but ran in 1975. Good for you. Run, Quiet Storm, run. Absolutely. All right. I just want to say hi to everybody. Thank you so much, Miss C Love, for popping in with me, and we will get together.
Thank you,
and
thank
we're
you,
gonna
thank
do,
you, thank you
we're
so
gonna
much.
come back,
Thank you.
guys. Yes, we're gonna come back, guys,
Yes.
with Miss C Love and
Y'all come
and
on back.
maybe
Come
some
on
other
back.
guests. Absolutely, absolutely. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go put my critters away. It's getting dark, and just stay in that high love vibration.
Keep it
No fear.
high.
Keep your
Yeah.
vibration. Come on, keep your vibrations.
High. High.
I love you guys. Till
Love
next time.
you.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.